I think I'm gonna build an outdoor studio.
On today's broadcast, the SEC issues an alert about automated investment tools. See how Investnet is ready to leverage its recent technology acquisitions, and find out which fintech buzzword has huge implications for your business.
So get ready, FPPad Bits and Bytes begins now!
Hey everyone, I'm Bill Winterberg, and thank you for joining me for this week's Eat Your Vegetables Advisor Technology News broadcast. Today's episode is brought to you by Riskalyze, the company that invented the risk number and named as one of the world's 10 most innovative companies in finance by Fast Company magazine. Advisors use Riskalyze to show prospects they're invested wrong and prove to clients they're invested right. See how the risk number can grow your business today by visiting riskalyze.com/FPPad to book a guided tour. This week's top story comes from the Securities and Exchange Commission, as the industry regulator recently released an investor alert concerning automated investment tools, more commonly known as, well, you know where I'm going. In its 5-point alert, the SEC urges all investors to understand terms and conditions of any online service, know what the limits of automated tools are, and assumptions that don't apply to their situation, say perhaps tax illustrations for a married couple living in California who are in the highest tax bracket. Be aware that when filling out questionnaires, garbage in equals garbage out. Be careful not to assume goals are the same as generic investment time horizons based on age, and to practice good security hygiene to protect financial accounts. So how can you use this alert to make your business more appealing to prospective clients? At the very least, be as transparent as possible about your fees and your process. Next, focus on the ongoing relationships you have with clients, because the advice you provide doesn't end the moment a client fills out a risk tolerance questionnaire. And finally, emphasize the breadth of your services. Yes, prudent investing is important, but it's also critical to factor in insurance needs, tax strategies, estate planning, and so much more, all of which are areas largely untouched by automated investment tools. Let's be absolutely clear. This is your value to your clients, and if you're not broadcasting it at every opportunity you have, you're in danger of failing to differentiate your business from the competition. To read the full investor alert from the SEC, head over to fppad.com/163 and get the links to this week's top stories. Next up is more news from Investnet in a follow-up to the company's summit held earlier this month in Chicago. Last week, I covered Investnet's acquisition of Finance Logics, but this week the story is all about Investnet's new digital advice portal called Advisor Now. So what is Advisor Now? You start with the original Investnet Advisor Suite for portfolio management, add in a serving of the Investment Tamarack Advisor XI platform for its CRM, portfolio rebalancing, and client portal features, mix in the automated investment solution from Upside, blend them all together, and out comes Advisor Now. So clearly Investnet is further positioning itself as the dominant custodian-agnostic, all-in-one technology provider. And if you're an existing Investnet and or Tamarack user, you'll soon experience the benefits of Advisor Now as it gets updated according to the company's 60-day release cycle. But if your technology consists of integrations between separate best-of-breed solutions, I think you have some work ahead of you if your objective is to match the Advisor Now portal feature for feature. And finally, I was following the chatter on Twitter this week from the Finovate Spring 2015 conference in San Jose. And one of the buzzwords that lit up the Finovate hashtag was frictionless. The majority of presenters, whether they were mobile payment solutions, peer-to-peer lending networks, or even crowdfunding services to pay off medical bills, they focused on eliminating the friction in financial transactions. In fact, frictionless was mentioned so much that one attendee said the word should be purged from the world of banking. But think about your business for a minute. How much friction do you create for your clients? How much paper are you pushing? Are you accessible by text and video chat in addition to phone calls and face-to-face meetings? Can clients access the information they want from a smartphone? I think it's time you look at your business from your client's perspective and identify all the processes that generate friction. For each process, figure out how technology can streamline what you do and reduce the time and effort required to get something done. That sounds like a pretty useful activity for a Friday afternoon, if you ask me. Oh, and if you want to know which 3 companies from Finovate are worthy of attention on my radar, they are Hedgeable for their online investment service featuring active management and alternatives, Vanguard for their clever 3D graphs of diversification illustrations, and Trizic, yet another online investment service that can be white labeled by financial advisors. To get more information about these three companies and to read an overview of DocuSign that didn't make this week's broadcast, head over to fppad.com/163 for the links to this week's top stories. Remember, Bits and Bytes exists because of the support of our sponsors. So be sure to check out Riskalyze and learn how you can use the risk number to engage prospects and prove to your clients that they're invested right. Visit riskalyze.com/fppad to book a guided tour of Riskalyze today. So how are you differentiating your business from the online competition? Are you reducing friction in your client experience? I want to know. Send me a tweet using @BillWinterberg or leave a comment on the FPPad YouTube channel. For FPPad.com, I'm Bill Winterberg. See you next time. Face-to-face meetings can know what the limits of automated tools are and the assumptions that apply to your situation. And assumptions that don't apply to their situation. Huh?
Bits and Bytes begins now. Uh-oh.